Okay, today I'm going to be talking to you about the new Warhammer game. Well, I say new. Warhammer 4000 Squad Command. Now, where did I put that case? Big old sticks. The new Warhammer game, that's the one I was sitting on it, Squad Command, for the DS. It's also on the portable PlayStation. It's, well, first I'll give you some stuff about it. Okay, Warhammer 4000 Squad Command. It's a turn-based tactics game set in the Warhammer 4000 universe. It was released on November the 16th, 2007 for the PlayStation Portable and Nintendo DS. I have it on DS. It also it was developed by Red Links, which, as you know or may know, they have quite a good reputation. The game features three Space Marine chapters, pitted against 3 legions of chaos, 2 and 2 for the DS, battling it out on the planet of Reveiw 3. The game features units from your tabletop board game it was developed from the tabletop Warhammer 4000. But I'd just like to make some points on it about things. I'm going to start off. That's right. Talking with the about the single player modes. Which are quite, the single player modes, they give you a look into what's going on, and it's preferable to do all of the single player missions and then start with your multiplayer, because if you do ranked on the multiplayer and you're just going to go straight in there, when I got this, I really wanted to do multiplayer, but with no experience it would have been a disaster. There are I'll just go on to the second mission, which is the one I'm on. Basic, you have a few characters. You have 6 of your Marines, and basically you have, I don't know if you can see, like this, and you're given a weapon. You have a default that's unlimited ammo, and then another that's, well, you can actually you can choose the amount. I think it was to go up to, or depending on the weapon type and the mission. Once you complete a mission, you can you get more ammo, bigger weapons, etc., and more squads, and you can call reinforcements. But the basic way it works is you can you have a limited amount of moves you can make. For example, I have here about, for me to go from the point where I'm starting to the point of the closest enemy, that's 19 moves. So, and I have a map up. So my map's up here, so I can tell. And that means that leaves me. You have a bar of how far you can move, and it's quite good. So in that time, I could either, because I'm close to this guy. Oh right, no. I could, I can now shoot because I still have some green in my bar, which is for me to move. So and so because I have no more green in that bar, he's pooped. But what you can do is you're able to like you'll move to, say, the location that you tactically want to attack or defend, and then well, you can basically you don't use up all your bars, like move, shoot, because you might move for a short distance then shoot, or move for a long distance, which means you take up more of the green bar, which means then you can't shoot, which also, if you're in a pickle, and by that time I mean you've walked into the area, because you have fog of war on this, as it's known in Warcraft 3, you can if you move for a long distance, you can get very far, but you're still limited to moves, and that means that he can't move again, which means once you've used all of your marines up, that means that you're and you have to end the turn, so it then becomes the enemy turn, and that means that they're close to you, more chance of being killed, obviously. Also on this game you can shoot through windows, which doesn't always work, but for example it means that you can shoot at them, but then when it comes to their turn it's harder for them. I mean, look. And this is the basic movements of the game. You then have your different, like, large vehicles, heavy armored vehicles, but you can change weapon by pressing Y to your unlimited to your limited, more specialist weapon. You can also change position. You can crouch, by pressing X. You go into standing position. Oops, my big hand out of the way. And by pressing X, as you can hopefully maybe see, it's going up and down. And that's the basic movements. But then you can, and the mission briefing, usually it's kill all the enemies and eliminate them. That's the first. Then the second is kill all the enemies and their commander, and then you fail when all of the people in your squad, all your members die. So I'll show you, and this is when you can end your turn. And now this means that I have no green left, or I've made all the moves that I want